Up next at number 3, we have Trey Lance going to the 49ers. He has the smallest sample size out of all of these guys. And that kind of affected some of my rankings. So right now he is 25 of 48 for 354 yards, 3 touchdowns to 1 interception. He also has 27 rushing attempts for 133 yards and another touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I have him at 4th out of the 5 guys,
Okay.
mainly because his completion percentage is just below 50 or just above 50%. His yards are slightly skewed because he has 1 completion for 76 yards and a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a complete blown coverage. Uh, so that for me is skewing some of his stats. And again, he also has a small sample size, but in that one game that he started, the 49ers struggled. Um, and just, I don't know, just he didn't necessarily pass the eye test, and statistically he's doing okay
Mm-hmm.
in everything except completion percentage. But just some things to improve on. He's also the youngest guy, has the most room for growth, and was probably the rawest of all 5 of these guys coming in. So the fact he's not last, I think, is a win for
Yeah.
the 49ers.
Yeah.
So yeah, where did
Yeah.
you have him at?
So I actually have him 5th overall,
5th.
and a lot of it I think is just the lack of sample size, but also because even I know we'll get to him next, but even with Justin Fields, he still came in during his little sample size, and I think had better talent. I think Justin Fields was better than Trey
Mhm.
Lance, but this could this these next couple games that he'll be starting, it could help solidify my position on this, or maybe can move him around a little bit, because a lot of it, I think the value that he can add to that offense, I feel like he can't add too much value to that offense right now. I think you hit the
Mhm.
nail on the head. He is just raw right now. He can run the ball, obviously, and they can do the run option, and that works when they're switching him and Jimmy G out, because he can throw, so you can't
Yeah.
just commit to the run. But he is not going to blow teams away with his arm. I think, like, if you look at, he is just above a 50% completion percentage, and now I know that's with
Mhm.
one starting game and then a couple of intermediate or a couple of passes each game
Yeah.
over the course of the season so far. But for me right now, I think he's still raw. I also think too, if you're looking at where the team is at right now with him starting, I don't think San Francisco is going to make the playoffs. And when we get
Mhm.
to Justin Fields, I'll have my opinion on that. But I think the Bears can still make the playoffs with a team that's on the field. With Trey Lance
Yeah.
starting, though, I think it is a huge loss to that team. And now he's going to earn some valuable experience. I think that's going to be great for him, especially moving forward. But right now, though, I think compared to him or compared to him and Jimmy G, you need to have Jimmy G out on the field. And I know he's hurt,
Yeah.
but having Trey Lance out there, I think he's going to make too many rookie mistakes that's going to affect the 49ers.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that. If the 49ers are going to be successful this season, it is behind Jimmy G
Mm-hmm.
leading that offense. So
Yeah.